You probably noticed we've been talking a lot about walking lately, and there's a reason for that. Right now, more seniors across the US are walking daily than ever before. Morning walks, evening strolls, step counters. It's become the go-to advice for staying healthy after 60. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Despite all that walking, heart issues are still rising, blood pressure isn't going down, and many older adults still feel swollen, tired, or off balance. Why? Because walking alone isn't solving the real issue anymore. As we age, circulation slows. Veins get weaker. The muscles that push blood back to the heart, especially in the lower body, need more than just walking. And without that extra help, even daily movement can fall short. You walk, you move, you try, but the fatigue lingers. The pressure climbs, and your doctor starts mentioning new medications. That's why today's video is different. We're going beyond walking and showing you 5 smarter, low-impact exercises that go straight to the source: your circulation, your blood vessels, your nervous system. These are the exact drills helping older adults across the country feel better in just minutes a day. If you're ready to take smarter steps and protect your heart with less effort, tap like and subscribe. This might be the most helpful thing you try all week. Exercise 1. The wall pump that replaces 20 minutes of walking. You may not realize this, but your heart doesn't work alone to keep blood flowing, especially as you age. Your arms, shoulders, and back muscles play a powerful role in supporting circulation. And if you've been walking daily but still feel cold fingers, lightheaded when standing, or even low stamina when reaching overhead, this might be the hidden piece you've been missing. This move is called the wall pump, and it mimics one of your body's most essential functions: rhythmic muscle contraction to assist blood return to the heart, without stressing your hips, knees, or back. Here's how to do it. Stand about 12 inches away from a wall. Your toes should point forward, and your spine stays tall. Raise both arms overhead and press your palms flat against the wall. Slowly slide your hands down to shoulder height while squeezing your shoulder blades together. Imagine you're tucking your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Pause here for a moment, breathe. Now slide your arms back to the starting position with control. Repeat this sequence 10 times. That's it. No weights, no pressure on the knees, just strategic control motion. The secret? You're waking up muscles that most seniors underuse, especially those between the shoulder blades. These muscles are critical for posture, breathing, and even nerve communication from the upper spine to the heart. This movement also improves what's called venous return. As your arms rise and lower, you create pressure shifts in the thoracic cavity, essentially helping your heart pull blood upward against gravity. Something walking simply doesn't do well, especially for your upper body. Let me tell you about Verlin, age 74. He was walking every morning like clockwork, 2 miles a day, but his knees started aching, and his fingers often felt cold, even in warm rooms. He swapped this wall pump movement into his routine, just 3 minutes in the morning and again at night. Within a week, his hands stopped going numb. After 2 weeks, he told his wife he hadn't felt that steady in years. This isn't just about circulation, it's about confidence. Feeling steady on your feet, having warm hands again, not getting dizzy when reaching for a glass on a high shelf. These are the things that give seniors real independence. Your body remembers how to move well. It just needs reminders like this one. Ever feel cold hands or lightheaded when you stand? This might be your fix. Try the wall pump and let us know what changes first. Exercise 2, seated ankle squeezes, the leg swelling reset. For many seniors, swelling in the legs or ankles feels like just another part of getting older, but it's not something you have to accept. That heavy, tight feeling in your lower legs by afternoon, the sock marks that dig into your skin, the shoes that fit fine in the morning but feel tight by evening, those are signs that your circulation is slowing and your lower leg pump isn't doing its job. That pump is your calf muscle system, and it plays a powerful role in pushing blood upward, back toward your heart. When it gets weak or inactive, blood and fluid begin to pool in your lower legs, causing swelling, fatigue, and even putting extra strain on your heart over time. This simple exercise helps reset that flow without standing, walking, or stressing your joints. Here's how to do it. Sit tall in a sturdy chair. Keep your feet flat on the ground and your knees at a comfortable 90-degree angle. Place a rolled towel, small pillow, or even a folded blanket snugly between your ankles. Squeeze your ankles inward as if you're gently trying to pinch the towel. Hold the squeeze for 5 full seconds, then slowly relax. Repeat this 12 times. You could do more if you like, just don't rush. That's it. But don't be fooled by how simple it looks. When you squeeze inward with your ankles, you're activating deep stabilizer muscles around your calves and shins, many of which don't fire up during basic walking. These muscles create pressure in the veins that help blood push back up toward the heart, reducing the chance of pooling, puffiness, and long-term damage. Even better, it's completely joint-friendly. If you have arthritis in your knees, pain in your hips, or trouble standing for long, this drill gives you the heart and vein support without the strain. Let me share Alta's story. She's 81 and still sharp as a tack. But every day around 3 p.m., her legs would swell up like clockwork. By evening, her ankles looked thick and she had to loosen her shoes just to feel comfortable. Her doctor recommended compression socks, but they were hard to get on, and she hated wearing them. Instead, Alta started doing this simple squeeze movement while eating breakfast, just 5 minutes a day. Within a week, the swelling reduced. By week 2, she said her socks didn't leave deep marks anymore, and she stopped needing to prop her feet up so often. Small movement, big relief. If you've ever looked down at your legs and wondered, why do they feel so tight today? This movement might be your answer. Do your legs or ankles ever feel tight or swollen by afternoon? This move is made for you. Try it this week and tell us what difference you feel, whether it's in your energy, your comfort, or even how your shoes fit by bedtime. Exercise 3. Nose tap breathing, the vagus nerve reset. Not every heart issue starts in the heart. Sometimes it starts in your nerves, especially the one that connects your brain to your body's major systems, the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve helps control your heartbeat, your breathing rhythm, even how relaxed or tense your entire body feels. When it's underactive, your heart can race. Your blood pressure may spike. And worse, your body can stay in a constant state of low-level stress, even when nothing is wrong. That's where nose tap breathing comes in. This technique gently stimulates the vagus nerve, signaling your body that it's safe to calm down. It's especially powerful for seniors who notice nervous tension, heart fluttering, or spikes in blood pressure just from doctor visits or stressful moments, even when the heart itself is fine. Here's how to do it. Sit upright in a comfortable chair. Relax your shoulders and keep both feet flat on the floor. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4 seconds. As you hold that breath for 4 more seconds, lightly tap the tip of your nose once or twice using your index finger. Then exhale gently through your mouth for a count of 6 seconds. Repeat this for 6 to 8 rounds. You might notice a small shift right away. Your shoulders drop, your jaw unclenches, or your chest feels lighter. That's your vagus nerve doing its job. The nose tap itself serves 2 purposes. It grounds your focus to the moment and provides a gentle sensory input to the nervous system, helping to snap you out of stress loop. Let me tell you about Jarvis, age 69. He used to panic every time his heart skipped a beat. That skip beat would make him feel like something terrible was coming. His doctor told him it wasn't dangerous, but he still felt powerless. Then he started using nose tap breathing every morning and again before bed. His heart rate stabilized, and even his cardiologist noticed more consistent readings on his blood pressure log. This isn't just breathing, it's nervous system training. Over time, exercises like this can reduce your body's overall sensitivity to stress, lower inflammation, and support steadier heart rhythms. That's huge, especially if your body tends to overreact to even small changes in your routine or emotions. Have you ever had a high reading just from being nervous? You're not alone. Try this for a few days, especially before appointments, tough conversations, or just when you feel overwhelmed, and let us know what you notice. Even one calm breath can change everything. Exercise 4, calf pulse step backs, the hidden heart muscle booster. There's a powerful muscle that supports your heart every single day, and chances are you've never given it the credit it deserves. It's not in your chest. It's not even above your waist. It's in your lower legs, your calves. These muscles are often called your second heart, and for good reason. Every time they contract, they help push blood back up from your feet and legs toward your heart. That's especially important for older adults, because as we age, the veins in our legs can become sluggish, leading to swelling, blood pooling, fatigue, and even increased pressure on the heart itself. If your legs feel heavy, your ankles swell, or you get winded more easily during the day, your calves may not be doing their job, but they could be retrained. That's where calf pulse step backs come in. This exercise wakes up that second heart and teaches it to pump again, gently, safely, and without the stress of long walks or stair climbs. Here's how to do it. Stand behind a sturdy chair, countertop, or wall for support. Step one foot slightly behind you, just enough so the toes still point forward and your heel is ready to lift. Keeping the front leg stable, begin to raise and lower the back heel in a slow, controlled pulse. Complete 12 to 15 reps, then switch legs. Keep your posture tall and your core gently engaged. Each time you pulse the heel upward, you're actively engaging the calf. That contraction squeezes the deep veins in your legs, helping move blood upward against gravity. Something walking doesn't always do well, especially when done at a slow pace or on flat ground. And unlike walking, this doesn't wear down your knees or hips. That's exactly what helped Donatella, age 76. She used to love long walks, but after developing pain in her hip, she had to give them up. At first, she felt discouraged and worried about her heart health declining without her daily walks. But after learning this move, she began doing it every morning while waiting for the kettle to boil. Within 2 weeks, she noticed her legs felt lighter. She wasn't as tired going up the stairs. And during her next checkup, her doctor smiled and said, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Your numbers look better." She told him, "I stopped walking, but I started pumping." This move is more than a workaround. It's a way to keep the most important parts of your circulation active without putting more strain on the parts that hurt. Do long walks hurt your joints? You're not alone. This might be the alternative you didn't know existed. Try it for a few days and see what your legs and your heart start telling you. Exercise 5, legs up heart drain, the circulation relief pose. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do for your heart is lie down. As we get older, gravity becomes both a blessing and a burden. Throughout the day, blood and fluid naturally pool in the lower half of your body, especially in your feet, ankles, and calves. If your veins and muscles aren't pumping efficiently, this can lead to swelling, heaviness, and even increased pressure on your heart as it works harder to recirculate everything. This final movement isn't really a movement at all. It's called the legs up heart drain, and it uses gravity to your advantage to reduce strain on your heart, calm your nervous system, and give your lower body the break it needs to reset. And yes, it can even help you sleep better. Here's how to do it. Lie flat on your back on a firm but comfortable surface like a bed, yoga mat, or carpeted floor. Gently elevate your legs by resting them on a low chair, couch cushion, or sturdy footstool. Your knees should be slightly bent, not locked, and your legs should feel fully supported. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms facing upward. Close your eyes if comfortable. Take slow, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Stay in this position for 3 to 5 minutes or longer if it feels good. You're not just resting. You're allowing the fluid and blood that have been pulled downward all day to gently return to your core. That means less pressure on the heart, less swelling in the legs, and more calm in the nervous system. It's a soft reset your body will thank you for. This is exactly what helped Roscoe, age 82. Every night before bed, his feet tingled like pins and needles. Sometimes it kept him up until midnight. He thought it was just part of getting old. But after learning this pose, he started doing it for 5 quiet minutes before bedtime. The results were almost immediate. The tingling stopped. His feet felt lighter. And for the first time in years, Roscoe said he started sleeping all the way through the night without waking from discomfort. His wife called it the 5-minute miracle. What's most powerful about this pose is that you don't need to be strong or flexible to do it. There's no equipment, no pressure, and no strain. Just your body, a soft place to rest, and a little bit of gravity doing the healing for you. Have you ever propped your legs up to relax? Try it tonight, not just to rest, but to restore. Pay attention to how your whole body responds. You might find your breath deepens, your heart rate settles, and your mind becomes just a bit quieter. Sometimes, healing starts with stillness. Walking absolutely has its place. It's gentle, accessible, and familiar. But after 60, your body doesn't just need movement, it needs the right kind of movement. The kind that targets sluggish blood flow, tired legs, hidden nerve imbalances, and the quiet heart strain that walking alone can't always fix. That's where these 5 exercises come in. Each one is carefully chosen to activate specific muscle groups, wake up circulation pathways, and calm the systems that directly affect your heart health. You're not just moving more, you're moving smarter. And at this stage of life, that's the key. You don't need longer walks. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need to push through joint pain just to feel like you're doing something right. What you do need is intention, precision, and just a few minutes each day to give your heart and body the help they've been quietly asking for. And here's the truth. Your heart is still fighting for you. Every second, every beat, every breath. These movements are your way of fighting back, not with struggle, but with care. Don't underestimate what just 5 minutes of the right exercise can do for your energy, your blood pressure, your confidence, even your sleep. So let's keep it simple and let's keep it honest. Which one of these exercises will you try first? Is it the calming breath that steadies your rhythm? The ankle squeeze that shrinks the swelling? Or maybe the wall pump that restores warmth to cold fingers? Tell us in the comments below. We read every single one. And if this helped you feel a little more hopeful, a little more in control, or just a little more alive, hit that like button. Share this with someone you care about, especially if they've been walking daily but still don't feel their best. And don't forget to subscribe for more better aging advice, where growing older doesn't mean slowing down, it just means getting smarter, one better move at a time.